Mr. Roosevelt. It's truly an honor to meet you. I'm Angela.
Nice to meet you, Angela. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you. So I prepared a couple questions to ask you today. Is that all right?
Sounds great. Let's begin.
So, when and where were you born?
Well, I was born on January 30th, 1882, in New York, actually.
I love that city. It must have been an amazing experience. What was it like there growing up there as a child?
Well, me personally, I am fascinated with farmers and farmers in general. I also attended a competitive high school.
Wow, you must have been an excellent student, top in your class, right?
I would not say that, Angela. Not even close, actually.
What? But how did you attend such a prestigious high school?
Grades were not my top priority. I put most of my energy into other things, like extracurricular activities.
Oh, I understand. Grades aren't everyone's strong suit. But if I heard correctly, didn't you later attend Harvard?
Yeah, well, although I'm not the most talented student, people claim that my ambitious personality draws them to me.
Oh, how intriguing. Why don't you tell me a bit about your famous wife, Eleanor Roosevelt?
Oh, Eleanor, where do I begin? I married the love of my life on St. Patrick's Day. If I could say so myself, we are the perfect pair. But, as you probably already know, everything has its flaws.
I'm a fool for romance. Please, tell me more.
It was not all smooth sailing in the beginning, or the end, actually. My mother was not particularly fond of her.
Aw, how disappointing. Did this hold you back at all?
Absolutely not. Nothing could keep me from my true love.
Adorable. Tell me about your children.
Well, I have a daughter named Anna and 5 other sons. Our youngest son sadly passed away as an infant.
I'm so sorry. How upsetting. I don't know if this is a little too personal, but can you tell us about your sickness? Didn't you later develop polio, if I'm correct?
Yeah, correct, Angela. As you already know, I came down with polio when I was about 39, I'd say.
And you were paralyzed by the waist down, am I correct?
Yes, and I've not been able to regain use of my legs since.
Did you ever try to walk again?
Yes, I've tried many different treatments and therapies, although nothing really seemed to work. It's kind of personal. Do you think we can move on to another topic, please?
Yes, of course. So where did this ambitious personality take you next?
Thank you. It really means a lot, more than you'd know. Well, I went on to study law. Even though I never made it far enough to get a degree, I was still able to pass the bar exam. This eventually led to my practice in law.
I know that you eventually became the President of the United States, but what jobs did you pursue prior to this?
After practicing law, I was elected as senator in New York City.
And how long did you hold this position?
Not too long, but my next position was as Assistant Secretary of the U.S. Navy, and I held that position for 7 years. I don't regret 1 minute of it.
Oh, sounds like an amazing experience. What came next?
As you probably already know, I became the 32nd President of the U.S. in 1932.
This may be a very silly question, but what political party did you run under again?
There's no such thing as a stupid question, Angela. I ran for president under the party of Democrat.
What did you do? Oh, I'm sorry. Is it true that you were president when World War II was taking place?
Yes, that is correct.
Wow. What did you do during your presidency to end this horrific war?
My main focus was the Great Depression and how to put an end to it.
And can you tell me about what was your involvement in the post-peace organization?
Well, I was technically one of the organizers behind it.
Did you ever consider yourself a contributing factor in the war to the United States victory over Germany?
Well, I hate to sound conceited. I think I did what any president would have done who held the position at the time. But I did everything in my power to avoid further unnecessary, I'd say, conflict.
That's very interesting. But I'm still a little confused. What exactly is the New Deal?
Well, it was one of my ideas, and it was helpful for those who were experiencing a type of loss during this time.
It seems like that's all the time we have for today. But it was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much for telling me about your life story. I had a lot of fun.
Thank you. Me too, Angela. You're great at what you do. I hope you continue to pursue this. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. I will.
Bye.
Bye.